Into this video, we're going to be talking about how to improve your self-confidence. What's up, guys? How are you doing? If this is your first time watching, my name is Glory. You're welcome to my channel. Don't make it your last. Self-confidence is a feeling. It is how you feel about yourself. Self-confidence is vital because it affects your relationship with people and also even your relationship within the workspace. People with low self-confidence tends to have a particular way they interact, which makes people either look down on them or perhaps not take them seriously as they are supposed to. And one thing about lack of self-confidence is that it limits your potentials. You might even be more than what you think you are, but because there is no confidence, you tend to limit yourself from pushing yourself to be the best version of you. The first tip in building your self-confidence or improving your self-confidence is redefine fear and failure. Redefine fear and failure. See fear as an opportunity to progress and failure as an opportunity to gather valuable feedback on what you need to work on. People with low confidence tend to see fear. Fear tends to retard them. Whenever they do something and perhaps they make a mistake, this tends to diminish further their confidence and they stop trying. So rather, if you can redefine fear and failure to know that fear is an opportunity to progress. Fear, when you encounter fear, it's like you're challenging yourself. You challenge yourself to do those things you are afraid to do, which are very safe though. And failure as an opportunity to learn and to improve on yourself, then that makes it better. The next tip is smile. Smile has a way of leveling down an intense environment. Let me take, for example, you walk into an interview room and you don't know what to expect and you're all tensed up, you're not confident, perhaps you did not prepare as much. When you start that interview with a smile, you're talking and you're smiling, perhaps they say introduce yourself and you start with a smile. This makes the environment level, the feeling leveled, and it reduces the tension for both the interviewer and for yourself. So smile. This also applies in various scenarios. Once you start with a smile, it helps you put your thoughts together and makes you more confident. The next tip is embody confidence. What do I mean by this? When you're faced with a situation which you're out of your comfort zone, either by choice or by chance, just embody confidence. Perhaps you've been in situations where you're very confident. What was your mindset then? What were you thinking? How do you carry yourself, or how did you carry yourself? Now, in this situation where you're not feeling confident, you're out of your comfort zone, it's like acting. Bring back the character you were in the situation where you were confident into the situation where you feel less confident. So it's more or less like you're acting. The next tip to improve your confidence is shift from the inequality mindset. What do I mean by this? People with low confidence feel like some people are more superior than others. Some people are just too knowledgeable than others. So they tend to judge themselves. They tend to look at themselves as inferior. But no, we all have faced situations where we were not too confident, but we just pretended to be. And of course, since it's something that is happening within, no one can tell, especially if you don't act it out. Take, for example, I might not be confident. Say I have a presentation to do and it's my first time doing that, talking about that particular topic, and I'm not confident. There is this way I might be scared within, but if I'm still composed and everything, no one will notice. But if you're timid, you're not confident, and you start shaking, maybe you're going for an audition, a singing audition, and you're holding the microphone and your hand is shaking and your voice is shaking and everything. So they'll easily notice you're not being confident. Move away from that inequality mindset. And we all face situations where we were never too confident, but we just acted confidence. We just pretended like we were confident, and you will not know. So you can also act it out. We are all the same. So move away from that mindset. You got it, you got it, you got it. The next is put in the work. You have to put in the work. For example, you're to do a presentation. you have to read about what you want to talk about. Once you read about it, you ask questions for the things you don't know, you become more confident. You know what you're talking about. So even if people raises questions about the topic you're talking, take for example, even this topic I'm talking about, before coming out to talk about it, even though I have good knowledge about it, I still read, I watch videos, I want to know what other people are talking about before I come out to speak on this topic. So it's the same thing that applies with you. If you have a particular topic of interest you want to talk about, or you have a presentation to do, put in the work, read about it, ask questions, so that you build your confidence with that. The next is improve your posture. People that are not confident, there is a way, like I said before, even in their physique, there's a way they carry themselves. They find themselves face down, their back bent downward. But when you're confident, even from how you walk shows it, like your shoulders up, your chest up, and you're talking, and you're not talking and you're trying to hide your face. People that are talking are confident. They talk to people looking at them straight in the face, not in a very disrespectful way. When I talk about looking at them straight in the face, like you're just talking to them, and you're putting on your smile, you're looking at them directly as you're talking. There's that bodily communication you're passing across. So that is how you have to improve on your posture. But when your back is bent downward and you're just looking around, take for example, someone is standing here and just looking at them. You've watched movies before where servants, house servants, when they're talking to the bosses, their faces are down and they don't want to look, and they're looking, even if they want to look, they're looking by the side. No, that is not the posture of someone that wants to be confident. You need to have your shoulders up, your chest up, and you talk to people, you're smiling and you're looking at them in the face and just having a very good conversation. The next tip on improving your self-confidence is take care of yourself. You want to look good. Once you look good and you find just one person appreciates you, that, oh, you look good, you feel good, and automatically there's just this exciting feeling that, okay, I'm being noticed for a good reason. So that aspect alone builds up your confidence. So you have to invest or improve, dress well, dress how you want to be addressed. You're moving into an official meeting, dress proper, put yourself together, make you look put together. That alone makes it, when you look at yourself in the mirror and you know you look good, you yourself, you're going to tell yourself, I'm good, I'm good. And irrespective of whatever any other person says, you're just confident. And even if you missed out on it, but for the fact that you've affirmed to yourself that I'm okay, I look good, you carry yourself that way. Have you wondered why most fashion designers, after designing what ordinarily when you look at it, you'd be like, what's this person designing? Still, the way they carry themselves, and at the end of the day, how much they're going to sell that piece, it's unfathomable. That is because they've carried their confidence into their design. So they are not talking with you from an aspect of, I don't know what I'm doing. They're talking from outside, I know what I did. It might look crazy to you, it might sound crazy to you, but I know what I'm doing. And you just have to buy this idea of mine. So that is it. Take care of yourself, improve yourself. That is going to go a long way in building your self-confidence. So those are the tips I have for you today, guys. Just try to put these few tips into practice, and I'm so confident that it's going to help you if you're experiencing low confidence. Do have a wonderful time, guys. Bye.